Welcome, I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga. Today, a seated mat session. So just some gentle stretches. We don't have to leave our bum. We might get onto our backs. We might get into our tummies, but we're never going to be up in standing position or even on the hands and the knees. So we're going to keep it low. So hopefully that is tailored just to what you need today. Sitting up nice and tall with your legs crossed, you are welcome to sit up on a blanket or a bolster, anything to lift your bottom a little bit if sitting on the floor causes a little tension in your hips or your glutes. So let's roll those shoulders up and back and let the shoulders slide down and away. And this is all about setting yourself up for success, okay? So it's about finding places, roll them again, that feel good. If you feel like you need to wiggle while you're in the pose, if you need to move while you're in the pose, please feel free. I want you to really tune in to what your body is feeling and what you need today. Bringing the hands down by your sides, crown of the head high. Close your eyes and just breathe. If you feel like you need to get rid of the wiggles at any point, yeah, do it. If you're feeling stuck, like you need to adjust. This is about finding a sense of peace, calm, where you feel safe, successful, where your body responds in a positive way, even if it's challenge, making sure it's a positive way, releasing your chin down towards your chest. A good shoulder roll up and back, let those shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, lift your head back to neutral, and as you exhale, turn and look out over your right shoulder as far as you can turn your head without turning the shoulders. Breathe. Turn it back through center and then out over that left shoulder for as far as you can turn your head. And again, making sure that those shoulders just remain still. Inhale back to center, and as you exhale, lean your head to the right. Press your left palm down towards the ground. Close your eyes. That feels so good. Stretching all the way down through the neck. If you want to, you can kind of turn your head, chin down towards the collarbone, and then chin and gaze looking up just a little bit. Again, chin coming down. You don't have to move. You can stay still. And then looking up again. And then we come back to neutral, ear just over the shoulder, rolling the chin down towards your chest. A good shoulder roll up and back, and shoulders slide down and away. And then we roll it to the left. Lift ear over the left shoulder. Pressing that right palm down towards the ground. How are you feeling? Feel all the feels, my friends. If you like moving the head, tucking the chin down towards your collarbone, maybe looking up. And even if the other side felt good, this side may not, it's okay. Just embrace that stretch, coming as deeply into it as you need. And then back to neutral, ear just over the shoulder. And then release your chin back down towards your chest. Bring your hands to the shins just below the knees. Take a big breath in. Press the chest forward, arch your back. Lift your gaze. Seated cat and cow. Exhale, hollow the tummy and chest. Press your spine towards the back. Tuck your chin. Inhale, press it through, arch your back. Lift your gaze. And exhale, hollow. One more time each direction. Press it through. And exhale, hollow. Inhale it up nice and tall, reach it high. And exhale, release that right hand down, left arm up and over. Glue your sit bones to the mat. Just lean as far as feels good to you. Roll that left shoulder back just a little bit, looking up along the inside of that arm. If that doesn't feel great on your neck, down towards the mat or straight ahead. Inhale, both arms come up, reach it high. And exhale, left hand down, right arm up and over. Glue those sit bones. Just let yourself melt. Feel that long stretch all the way down that right side. Inhale, both arms come up, reach it high. And exhale, one more time, we take it to the right. Left arm up and over. This time, give a little push with that right hand. Lift the left side of your rib cage. Can you feel the space between your ribs? We're stretching those intercostal muscles. As you exhale, release your tummy and chest down towards your thigh. Reach out through those left fingertips. Feel that stretch all the way down the ribs, the waist. We once again roll it back open, reaching it out to the side, and we rise. Both arms reach high, and we take it to the left, up and over. Reach, 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 reach. Give a little push with that left hand. Lift the right side of the rib cage. Space. We take our gaze up, unless that's not great for our neck, then straight ahead or down towards the floor. As you exhale, release your tummy and chest down towards that left thigh. Reach out through those right fingertips. Let your head be heavy. Never ceases to amaze me how good these stretches feel. And how badly my body needs it every time I come back to it. It just, so good. Rolling it back open. That's how I want you to feel. It feels, so good. Inhale, both arms come up. Turn your palms to face front. Spread your fingers wide. Exhale, pull those elbows back and down. Open your chest. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, pull. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, pull. Inhale, reach it up. Interlace your fingers. Bring your hands behind your head. Elbows go wide. As you exhale, draw the chin towards the chest. Close the elbows around your ears. Now the spine stays tall, so we're not leaning forward. We're just tipping the head forward. Chin to chest, stimulating the thyroid, stretching at the base of the head, all the way down the spine. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Open those elbows wide, and as you exhale, release the weight of your head back into your hands. Breathe. Inhale it back up nice and tall, and as you exhale, lean to the right. As far as you can lean and keep both sit bones connected to the ground. Turn your gaze up and then lift that left elbow just a little bit higher. Can you put space in that shoulder joint? Can you feel that stretch all the way through the ribs and the waist? Can you feel those oblique muscles engaged? Inhale back to center, tall through the spine, and then slowly lean to the left. We take our gaze up and we lift that right elbow just as high as you can. Breathe. And inhale it back to center. Release your hands down by your sides. We're going to press into the floor and lift the bum just a little bit. Firing up some muscles, engage through the core, and gently release it back down. Now, if you want to, you can lift the feet. You don't have to. This is gentle, but intense. It's sneaky hard. And lift. Oh, I got a butterfly flying by the windows. So fun. And release it down. And one more time, press, lift, hollow the tummy, hollow the chest, fire it up. And then gently release it back down. Extend your arms out to a T. Cross that left arm out in front. Right hand to the tricep just below your shoulder. Turn that left palm to face back. Lift through the crown of the head. Draw that left shoulder down and away, and then turn and look out over your left shoulder. Breathe. Little tuck of your chin. Find your breath. Always amazes me, all the things we can get done and still just staying in one spot. Working our way down the body. We lift our gaze and turn it back to face front. Open those arms out to a T, and let's cross that right arm. Hand to the tricep just below the shoulder. Pull it in. Palm is facing back. Spread your fingers wide. Press that right shoulder down and away. There's this tendency to pull up and have that elbow or that shoulder right by your ear. Press it down and then turn and look out over that right shoulder. That was a beautiful big butterfly. I love those monarch butterflies. So fun. Breathe. We lift our gaze, bring it back to face front. Extend both arms out to a T. Flex your wrist, hollow your tummy and chest. Press your palms forward, spine back, chin down. Inhale it open and reach. One more time. Exhale, open those arms out to a T. Flex your wrist, hollow your tummy and chest. Press your palms forward, spine back, chin down. Open and reach. Releasing those arms down by your sides. Bring your hands behind your back. Lean back onto your hands. Fingertips are pointing towards your bum. Press and lift your chest. Draw those shoulder blades towards one another. Lift your gaze. Breathe. If it feels right to you, core strong, come back to neutral. You can stay here or lift those hips. Opening up through the pelvis. Breathe. And we bring that bottom back down. We cross the other leg in front and sit up nice and tall. Hands come down by your sides. With that other leg in front, does it feel any different? You can still be sitting up on that bolster. Maybe you need it on this side because we typically prefer one leg in front. We're working to improve those imbalances, so maybe you don't even notice. That's what we're hoping for. Pressing those palms down as you exhale, chin to chest. Breathe. How you doing so far? What are you noticing? Inhale, head up nice and tall, and as you exhale, turn and look out over your right shoulder again. Doing your best to keep those shoulders from twisting. Inhale it back to center, and then slowly take it out over that left shoulder. Breathe. And back to center. Release your chin towards your chest. Good shoulder roll up and back, and shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, head up nice and tall. And as you exhale, turn and look out over that right shoulder. Draw your chin down towards that right collarbone. Right hand comes up, palm of the hand to the back of the head, and gently pull. Left palm presses down towards the ground. Releasing that right hand, let it float back down by your side. Lift your gaze, turn it back to face front, and then out over that left shoulder. Little tuck of your chin. Lifting that left hand, palm of the hand to the back of the head, and gently pull. Releasing your hand, palm goes down towards the mat. Lift your gaze, turn it back to face front. Inhale, reach it high. And exhale, turn to the left, right hand to the top of the thigh, left hand behind you, sit up as tall as you can sit, and turn and look out over that back shoulder. Now really use that right hand to pull your upper body around, keeping length in the spine, space between those vertebrae. Right shoulder presses down and away. A little tuck of your chin towards your chest, feeling that deeper stretch down the right side of the neck. Spinal flexibility, so important. Wringing out tension and tightness, great way to detox the body. Getting rid of negative energy. Inhale, reach it high, turn it back to face front, and we turn to the right. Left hand to the top of the thigh, right hand behind you, sit up as tall as you can sit, and turn and look out over that back shoulder. Really using that left hand to gently pull. So good. So nice. Inhale, reach it high, turn it back to face front, releasing that left hand down, right arm up and over. Reach, 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 reach. Glue that right sit bone to the earth. Roll that right shoulder back, looking up if that feels okay with your neck. And inhale, we rise, both arms reach high. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up and over. Reach, 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 reach. Oh my goodness, roll that left shoulder back, look up. Does it feel any different in your hips, in your ribs, in your waist, your shoulder? Inhale it back up, both arms reach it high. Turn your palms to face front, cactus arms, pull those elbows back and down. Open your chest, lift your gaze. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, pull. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, pull. Extend those arms straight out in front of you. Press your palms forward. Relax those shoulders down and away. Wrists are flexed, so palms are showing. We're going to take a big breath in, and as you exhale, pull those shoulder blades straight back. As you inhale, press them forward. Pull it back, scapular retraction, and press it forward, protraction. Pull it back. So we're isolating those shoulder blades, strengthening and letting go. Breathe. So as we train our body to move a little more freely through some joints, feels so much better. Press it out and come back to neutral. Release your hands down to the tops of the shins, just below your knees. Take a big breath in, press the chest forward, arch your back, lift your gaze. And exhale, hollow the tummy and chest, press your spine towards the back, tuck your chin. Inhale, press it forward, arch it back. One more time to cat. Inhale it up nice and tall. Extend those arms out. Circle them around. Behind, fingertips point towards your bottom as you lean back onto your hands. We lift the chest, arching the back, drawing those shoulder blades towards one another. Squeeze. Now again, you can stay right here. You can release it back to that neutral spine. Or if you like, lift the bum off the mat, opening up through the pelvis. Squeezing those buns. And gently release it back down. Coming up forward, bring the knees in towards your chest. Carefully rock it back however you need to come down onto your back. Pull those knees in nice and tight. Bring the hands behind the legs and extend those legs. Point your toes. Breathe, we're going to point and we're going to flex. As you flex, do you notice that intensity rises and that stretch all the way down the back of the legs? Point your toes. Really nice stretch through the tops of the feet and through the front of the shins. And it transfers to the back of the legs as you flex those feet. One more time. Point. And flex. Now you can keep the toes pointed, you can soften the feet or keep them flexed for more intensity. And we're going to use the strength of our arms to pull those legs in towards the upper body. Being mindful that those knees don't start to bend. If they do, it's okay, but we're doing our very best to keep those legs as long as we can. If it feels right to you, wrap the forearms around the backs of the calves, draw your nose towards your knees. So maybe lift. You don't have to. You can keep that upper body down. Breathe. Little pressure massage in that middle back. Great stretch in that lower back and the backs of the legs. And gently release the intensity with those arms. Let your upper body come back down, bending your knees. Let's open up those knees and just gently pull the knees up towards the armpits, drawing those shoulder blades down against the mat. Big toes just gently touching. If they need to separate, it's okay. Breathe. We bring the knees back to touch, placing one foot to the mat and then the other, arms extending out just so that they're out of the way. And we're going to heel toe those feet open as wide as you like. And then just gently let both knees fall to one side, allowing the pelvis to shift. Just feeling that nice stretch all down the side of the body into that lower back, and then switch to the other side. So our shoulders remain flat on the floor, but that pelvis shifts side to side. And just take it at your own pace. Checking in with the body. What's it doing? How's it responding? Coming back to center, heel toe your feet in to hip width apart. Crossing that right ankle over the left knee and just gently draw that right knee out and away. Add a flex of that right foot, maybe roll your ankle. With that ankle to the outside of the leg, that allows that free flow movement. If you're rolling it, make sure you do both directions. Then flex your foot, draw the knees in, reach that right hand through your little window, interlace your fingers behind that left thigh, draw the shoulder blades down against the mat, and pull those knees in just as tightly as feels good to you. Releasing your hands, placing that left foot back to the mat. Right leg crosses all the way over the left. Right arm extends out to a T. Left hand to the top of that right knee, and just gently guide your legs to the left. Turn and take your gaze out over that right arm. I just got some great cracks in my back. That felt so good. Breathe. So it's all about letting go of tension, right? Letting go of tightness so the body can move as freely as possible, as efficiently as possible. Now, if you do get those self-adjustments, make sure that there's nothing crazy about it. No pain, no tingling, no numbness. Should feel really good. Releasing that left hand, roll it back to center. Placing that right foot to the mat. Left ankle crosses just above that right knee. Ankle to the outside of the knee. And just a gentle press of that left knee out and away. And we're going to roll the ankle. You're going to wiggle your toes, just checking in, making sure that you have plenty of room for that ankle to roll. If you need to slide your ankle a little further past the leg, do. And then just soften your foot, flex your foot, draw the knees in, reach that left hand through that little window, interlace your fingers behind that right thigh, and just gently pull it in. Shoulder blades nestle down against the earth. And just breathe. Again, this is all about being gentle, right? So it's listening to your body, being kind, moving mindfully. And just making sure that it feels like love, right? So if your body's like, what the heck? Listen, we don't want it to be there. We don't want to cause any more pain, discomfort, stress, or inflammation. Releasing your hand, right foot to the mat, cross that left leg all the way over. Left arm extends out to a T, right hand to the top of the left knee, and just gently guide your knees to the right. Oh, let them be heavy. Glue that left shoulder blade to the mat, and then look out over your left arm. And do you have more mobility on one side than the other? Probably. It's okay. I want this to feel good. Everything we do feels good. It can be challenging. So knowing the difference between hurts so good and hurts so bad, knowing the difference between pain and a good stretch, so that dull achiness of a good stretch, that's a beautiful thing. If all of a sudden you're holding your breath, you're panting, you're breathing shallowly, or there's any kind of inkling of pain, not good. That's just going to cause more inflammation, and that's what we're trying to avoid and get rid of. Releasing that right hand, rolling it back to center, pulling that left knee in towards your chest, and then the right, hands to the shins just below your knees. Pull those knees in nice and tight, and just rock it side to side. We're going to check in really quick, and where we started in that recline forward fold, we're going to come back. So settle your body, and then extend those legs. Hands behind your legs. Does it feel any different? Mine totally does. We're going to point, feel that stretch through the front of the feet, through the tops of the shins, and then flex your feet. Oh, that stretch, can you feel it? All the way up into your toes, maybe the arches of your feet. Maybe it's just your calves, your hamstrings, or your lower back. You can use the strength of those arms to pull those legs in a little bit if you want to. And we point. And we flex. Releasing the hands, keep those feet flexed, reach up, take a hold anywhere along the legs you like, or maybe the big toes with your first two fingers and your thumb. And we're going to open those legs out nice and wide as they'll go. Just let your arms be heavy, pressing your tailbone towards the mat. Breathe. As those heaviness of the arms, gently open those legs. What do you notice? Is that tailbone rolling up off the mat? If it is, just gently press it down. We're working to get every single vertebra back to the mat. And then we're going to slowly close those legs, bringing the soles of the feet to touch, bringing the hands around behind the feet, interlacing your fingers to the outside edge of your foot, and gently pull it in. Reclined butterfly. Releasing the hands, bringing the hands just behind the thighs, bend those knees. Find a moment. Now options here. We can rock ourselves up, or if you are more comfortable rolling to your side and using the strength of your arms to come back up, let's do it. Take a second, turn back to face front, and we're going to sweep our feet off to the left, sitting up nice and tall. If that's not great for your hip, you can, or your knee, you can extend that left leg out, and we're going to walk it forward. Bending the elbows, stacking your hands or stacking fists, relax the forehead. Against the hands, whether it be fists or the back of the hands. So hopefully our journey through this session has been very gentle. Hopefully your body is saying thank you so much. Always my intention to leave you feeling better than you did before you started. Let's slowly walk those hands back up and switch to the other side. That right leg can go long, or we can bend that right knee. We sit up nice and tall and walk it right out over that left shin. And again, coming down, either flat hands stacked, forehead against the back of the hands, or stack your fists. Breathe. Time on your mat, always time well spent. Just make sure that you're moving mindfully, that you're paying attention to your breath, that you're being kind. Adjusting where you need to, coming out whenever you need to. And slowly walk your hands back up. We crisscross those legs, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reach to the sky. As you exhale, pull those elbows back and down, cactus arms. We're going to finish with 2 more cactus arms. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, pull it down. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, pull it down. Inhale, reach it high. Bring your palms to touch. And slowly lower those hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. A gentle tuck of your chin towards your chest. We take a moment to breathe. A moment of gratitude for this opportunity, for your beautiful body taking you on this journey today, for your able mind. Always wishing you health, happiness. Always working towards our very best self. I thank you so much for joining me today. May your day be full of peace, a gentle, calm energy, some laughter, some learning. Gently lift your face, open your eyes, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's always an honor and a privilege to be here with you. Thank you for choosing to be here with me. Until the next time, my friend, light, love, and namaste.